All right, we're looking at parabolas. What a parabola is a curved figure. It's a U, basically. It's defined by a focus, a directrix, and a vertex. If we look here, we have our directrix is an imaginary line. That's why it's dotted. So remember, y equals a number is horizontal. X equals a number is vertical. Our vertex is the bottom or the top or the side of the U, right here. And our focus is inside the parabola. It's always inside. What's important is the distance between the vertex and the directrix, and the distance between the vertex and the focus. And those are both P. We label that distance P. So in this case, the distance between the vertex and the focus is 1, and the distance from the vertex and the directrix is 1 as well. So we don't need to worry too much about all of this. If we do have something like this, we want to solve this for y. Y plus 1 equals the square root of x squared plus y minus 1 squared. Well, we get rid of that squared, or square root, so we square both sides. And when we square y plus 1, we have to multiply, we have to double distribute. So it's y plus y plus 1 plus y, and 1 times y. So we get y squared plus 2y plus 1. When we square this side, the square and the square root cancel out, which is why we did it. But now we have y minus 1 squared, so we have to multiply that out as well. So y times y times negative 1 times y, negative 1 times negative 1. And of course, we had our like terms. So we get y squared plus 2y plus 1 equals x squared plus y squared minus 2y plus 1. The 1's cancel out. The y squareds cancel out. I'm left with 2y equals x squared minus 2y. I want to get y by itself, so I bring the 2y over here by adding it. So we have 4y equals x squared divided by 4, and y equals x squared over 4, or y equals 1 over 4 x squared. Now, that was when p was 1. Now, p is just any distance, so we do the same thing, and we get y equals x squared over 4 times p. Again, this is where the vertex is 0. So if we're looking here, again, I suggest that we sketch these out. Write the equation parabola with the vertex of the origin at focus 0, 8, and directrix y equals negative 8. Well, negative 8, y equals negative 8 is a horizontal line. My focus is 0, 8. So, again, my focus is going to be inside my parabola, so it's going to look like this. My vertex is in between my focus and my directrix, so it's at 0, 0. Now we want to find the distance p between 0, 8 and 0, 0, and 0, 0 and y equals negative 8. Well, if we just look at the y coordinates, negative 8, 0 is 8, and from 0 to 8 is 8, so p equals 8. So we plug that into our equation. Y equals 1 over 4 times p, or 1 over 4 times 8, which is 1 over 32 x squared, and that's our equation. That's as simple as it is. Now, what's important here is if it's y equals, well, our directrix is going to be y equals, so we have horizontal lines, so our parabola is going to be either opening up or opening down. If we have a vertex, or our x equals, then we'll have a directrix of x equals as well, and our directrix will be vertical. So this is our equation if it's opening up and down. This is our equation if it's opening left or right. And of course, if p is positive, we're opening to the right or up. If p is negative, we open down or to the left, just like on a number line. Not a whole lot different. So here, we had a focus of negative 3, 0, directrix of x equals 3. So, and our vertex is at 0, 0. It's in the middle of them. And we want to find the distance from the directrix to the vertex, and from the vertex to the focus. And again, now, because our y values are not changing, we look at our x's. So x equals 3. Our point here is 0. We look at our x value, 0. How much does it change from 3 to 0? 3. How much does it change from 0 to negative 3? 3. And because it's opening to the left, again, our focus is always inside our parabola. P is negative 3. So we just plug it into our equation, and we get x equals negative 1 over 12y squared. We have some more examples here. Focus at 0, negative 5. Directrix at y equals 5. So y equals 5 is a horizontal line. Our focus is 0, negative 5. And our vertex is 0, 0. So again, we want to find the distance between, well, our y values. And the distance between 5 and 0 is 5, and 0 and negative 5 is 5. And because our parabola is opening down, p is negative than negative 5. So it's y equals 1 over negative 20 x squared. And again, y equals because our directrix is y equals. Letter B, we switch it. We have a focus of negative 4, 0, and a directrix of x equals 4. So x equals 4 is a vertical line. Of course, all of these, it's set it up here, the vertex is the origin, and our focus is here. So our focus is always inside our parabola, so it's going to be going to the left, meaning our p is going to be negative. And we find the difference between x equals 4 and x equals 0, which is 4. And the difference from 0 to our x squared here, negative 4. So the p value is negative 4 because we're opening to the left. We just plug it into x equals 1 over 4 times py squared, and we have our equation.